Looky. What y'all doing there? Y'all recognize this? This is this Wrangler that had the, y'all know the V6 engine that the piston came out, or it had a hole in the block. Now, I get this question over and over. To this day, we in 2024, and there's still guys in the comment section drooling over this engine. What was so spectacular about this engine? How much knowledge do I have about this engine? I want to say quite a bit, guys. All right. In fact, a lot. Okay. I was around when this engine first showed up on the scene. I was around when this engine first left or last left the scene. Okay. So yes, I done been in and out of everything about this engine. Now here's the deal. All right. Was it a good, reliable V6, typical V6 engine? Absolutely. Okay. Now, is this technology behind us, past us? Another absolutely, yes. Okay, so you can wish all you want to. I think the problem people having it's the older generation, right? They remember how. I guess you can use the word reliable this engine was, as far as comparing it to the V6 of today. Okay, let's compare this 3.8 V6 engine to the 3.6 V6 engine that Pentastar make, right? Now, a lot of people will look at history or facts or whatever and conclude that this engine is superior to this damn engine over here, which is the V6, the newer upgrade V6, right? Pentastar. Oh my goodness, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Is that a Durman? That's a Durman cooler? Yeah. Well, anyway, so here's the deal. People comparing this to that. Now, they dislike this engine because of a couple of known issues. In fact, one of them happens to be this cooler that leaks all the time. I'm not sure. I don't think they was using you know what an oil cooler is, right? Oil cooler, you know what a cooler is. Let's do it that way. Cooler is designed to keep temperature of a particular fluid at bay. All right, you don't want the fluid to overheat. A lot of transmission use coolers. Hell, power steering use cooler. Cooling system use coolers. All use coolers. You do not want the oil temperature to reach an extremely high temperature. All right, so a cooler can be added to the system. It's not that a cooler was invented, because cooler was been around for years. Now, this engine, I can't remember, but I don't think it used a particular oil cooler. Transmission cooler, yeah. Transmission fluid, you really got to find a way to keep that from overheating. All right, but this engine, due to the added features, okay. First of all, there's a totally different engine. This engine have 4 camshafts on it. All right, 4. That means if it's a V engine, there's 2 on each side. They call that a dual overhead camshaft. Dual meaning 2. Dos. Okay, yeah. Dual overhead cam engine just means that there's 2 camshafts on each bank. Now, this engine over here, it's a V engine as well. However, there's only 1 camshaft. All right, this is what we call a cam and block design. All right, which means there have to be some way to get oil pressure up to the valve train. So the valve train is different. All right, they utilize push rods. You got to understand how the valve train work on these. So this engine is totally different from that. Now, why the fuss over this engine and why it left? It's simple, guys. It's called emissions. Yeah, emissions. It can't maintain. This engine have no added major features to it to drastically drop or lower emissions. This engine right here do. It's equipped with variable valve timing, a host of things, guys, all in the effort to keep the tailpipe emissions cleaner. That's the goal in today's automotive industry, all right? Clean emissions, all right? So, yeah, when you start adding things such as, let's use variable valve timing, for instance, okay? Yes, you will tend to get clean pollutant out of the tailpipe. Your hydrocarbon, your carbon oxide, NOx, all of that will drastically be eliminated. All right. Now, if you was to keep this engine in play, you would need things like EGR valve to help lower NOx. Okay. You would need all kinds of goodies to help lower this stuff. They're trying to get out of a lot of parts. No use. There's no need for a lot of parts with this engine. So to counter all of that, to eliminate having to do all of that to this engine is simple. Just get rid of it. Yes, it was reliable, no ticking issues, no oil cooler issues. However, it couldn't stand the today's emission standard. So after this engine left, you still needed a V6 version to go in, your typical sedan cars and vehicles. So this was invented. Pentastar 3.6 engine. How reliable is this? I would say very reliable. Now, before you jump my shit, I'm aware of the ticking issues. I'm aware of the oil cooler issues. That's about it. The only thing engineers got wrong is they went cheap on valve train parts. No, guys, it's not some ridiculous fatal flaw everybody claiming on YouTube. Once you replace terribly built valve train parts with newly revised built valve train parts, you hardly ever see the problem come back. A fatal flaw is when something keep coming back, a problem keep coming back. Yeah, well, every valve job I've done or every lifter job or rock arm job I've done, I haven't had to do again. So I just wanted to. Now, have I ever had ticking issues out of this? No. Okay, like I say, the valve train system is different. This is a cam and block. Now, I already showed y'all. I think I showed y'all yesterday why that engine's getting replaced. Lucky customer. Oh, they already came and got the old engine. It was lifetime warranty. So back in '08, '07, '09 maybe, Dodge, Chrysler was offering, trying to sell vehicles, so they tagged on lifetime warranty, and a lot of people bought it for that sake. So my last word on this, simple, let it go. This engine ain't coming back. All right. Now the Hemi may come back. The Hemi is the same cam and block design. However, they didn't want to just let that go, so they added variable valve time and they added a whole bunch of features to that. But now it results in different types of problems. Yeah, we'd be here all day discussing that. So that's all I want, man. 2 live stream videos in a row. No, I haven't did. I did a live stream yesterday. It depends on how I'm feeling when it's time to go home. It's time to go home now. No, it's not a Chevy V6. Oh my God. What up, Papa Hobby? What's up, man? Why do mechanics always try to sell me oil changes on my hype? Hey, bro. I guess it does not need a. I don't know, man. 4.3 is the best V6. You reckon? I mean, trap bound ride. Interesting point you have, bro. I have a Dodge Ram with a Hemi coming in with a cylinder. Cylinder down. You got 7 additional cylinders, guys, you can work with. But that'll throw the balance off, so you got to get that one fixed. 3.8 is top notch, though. It was. It did its time. It served its time. Okay. Well, I've been in the time and chain. I've done the whole thing on this engine, but it wasn't as problematic as the new stuff is. Will you fix my engine? YouTube at AI Test. What's wrong with your engine, man? Enjoy you too, Nick. Enjoy your weekend, bro. Thank you for sharing your brilliant knowledge with us. From Nick Ayava from London. Nick is from London. Man, I appreciate you tuning in. Do you weak with stolen parts? Do you work with stolen parts as well? Absolutely not. People seem to forget that 3.6 has a whole lot more power. There, bro, they forget all of that. See, the negative publicity, did I say that right? Publicity, the negative publicity that the 3.6 engine get is all stemming from the freaking oil leaks and the ticking noise. All right? I guarantee you, if it wasn't for that little mishap, this engine would be, mind you, it's I've been saying 10 million. I think that number went up to 12 million now. It's like 12 million of these on the road, guys. So there's a lot. All right. But yeah, people seem to forget that all the time. 3.8 beard cast iron all day, bro. No technology, that's gone, bro. Yeah, that's gone. Hey, JT, are you familiar with the ticking noise? Sorry, I had to. It's a live stream short. No, man, it ain't no short. Yeah, 4.3. Yeah, Vortex. You can never go wrong with the 5.9. Well, 5.9, the big V8, bro. Come on, man. All right. Slant 6. Yeah, the inline 6 or the original 440 was the best Mopar engine. Yes, I remember that. Inline 6, 4.0, all too well. Very well. GM Straight 6 was a good engine unless you needed to take the valve cover off. Then it was a roll pain in the rear. All right. I'm having temp problems with. What's wrong, Lone Star? Good morning. GM had many great engines. Oh, that's a Pentastar. Yeah, Pentastar. I'm not familiar with what GM had. I've heard, you know, I've heard such, but yeah, I just want to touch on this engine because my comment section is always full of they should have never got rid of the 3.8 or the 3.3. That's debatable. All right, guys, that's all I have, man. Not inline. The slant six. Okay, you talking about the slant six? Cool. Can you help me with a code for the Dart 244? Ooh, I do not know that code by heart. The right front headlight is out due to much resistance. The connector socket keeps burning up. Ooh, you got a short, some high resistance somewhere. I will have to look at what that code entails. I will have to read that code and from reading how it's set and things like that, I can pretty much go in the direction it takes to get it fixed. So I have to be sitting down by a computer to do all that, my guy. Pentastar no good. Everyone says those are scrap. I don't know. I never owned one myself. There's nothing wrong with them, man. Once you get rid of the hurdle, get past the hurdle of the known things and upgrade everything, especially the valve train and the oil cooler, you're good to go. All right, guy. I got to get out of here, man. Lone Star, we got to talk, man. Just hit me up on a regular video. I got to get off this live stream because they're closing the shop down. That's all I have, guys. Thanks for watching.